So everyone's done this, right? Take a moment. I'm Aaron Rand, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer of the Silicon Valley company Service Rocket. And our purpose, our reason for being, is to amplify the impact of disruptive technologies. And I've had the pleasure of working with companies and founders who are on the forefront of change in how we work and how we do business. So when I met the team at Rodin for the first time, it was a little bit like they were brothers. In part because of a little bit of crazy sense of humor, but even more so because we share a passion for realizing the potential of technologies on the cutting edge. We geeked out over virtual reality and augmented reality, mixed reality, and I love the way that they're so excited about the technology and also about its potential for impact and where it's going. They clearly see the opportunity of getting the power of VR in more people's hands sooner. And then that their purpose, their reason for being, is to allow people to develop in VR more accessibly, making it more accessible. And by making it more accessible, accelerating its impact and accelerating its trajectory. So I'm honored and I'm proud to introduce my almost brother, Taron Lizagub, CEO of Rodin.
We're one in the river and one again after the fall. Swimming through the void, we hear the word.
Hello. So 3 years ago, we founded a company to make virtual reality accessible to everyone. We partnered with Google, the New York Times, and dozens of other brands to make and distribute more than 1.5 million VR headsets. Companies then asked us to create virtual reality experiences, and we did, for top brands like Marc Jacobs, Coors Light, and Polaris. Our business grew to over 10 million in revenue. But in the process, we learned about a much, much bigger opportunity. I'm Taron Lizagub, CEO of Rodin, and we are democratizing virtual reality development. Thank you. Rodin is a JavaScript platform that makes VR creation accessible to more than 50 million web developers. If you know JavaScript, the most common programming language, Rodin turns you into a world-class VR developer. Let me show you what you can do with it. So if you're already connected, point your phones to the screen and wait for me to activate. Awesome. Okay. Hello. So we used our platform to recreate this Boulder stage in VR, full of minions, and I'm Gru. Hello. So, with the current tools, something like this would have taken months and cost upwards of $200,000. But a single JavaScript developer sculpting with Rodin can do this in under 5 days for less than $500. And it's so powerful. Watch. So, I'm going to get ready to levitate some of the minions in the crowd. So, all right, my gun. Fly. Okay, so keep in mind that this is running from your phone's mobile browser. I'm wearing a super high-tech Gru headset. We are all on completely different devices in the same environment without you having to install anything. Thank you. All right, Now I'm going to teleport us through different apps that were sculpted with Rodin. Let's go. So here's an app sculpted for Coors Light. And now I'm going to make it snow, sorry. I said it so many times. So since our platform is web-based, you can hot deploy code like that, similar to updating a website. OK, let's go to a different app. Now we are in a video reel app sculpted with Rodin. It's so easy to get started. Developers use the Rodin library, and within 5 minutes, they are working in VR. Another. OK, now we're in a Hangout conferencing template. You can choose from many templates like this one and customize it in a million ways. Or this one, a 360 stories app of my homeland, Armenia. So we used to live 2 blocks behind Gru. Rodin is a full dev stack. You can host the experiences on your server, or you can subscribe to one of our hosting packages. OK, now let's take you guys to Frozen. More snow. Snow looks so good in this headset. So once an experience like this is built, it can be deployed as an app to any of the main VR platforms, like Oculus, Vive, Daydream, Gear VR, Android, and iOS. Build once and deploy everywhere. All right, you guys are done. So, thank you. Thank you. So we launched Rodin into beta last month, and CBS is already building apps with it. Udacity will soon be teaching development courses with Rodin, and one of the most popular VR blogs offered to partner with us and rebuild their whole site in VR using Rodin. And we're excited to say that we'll be collaborating with Facebook's React VR team. So speaking of team, we're an odd team of 11. We've worked together for more than half a decade and been at the intersection of content, VR, and accessibility, I think longer than most people have been aware of VR. Our previous hardware business was very successful, but the opportunity with Rodin is so much bigger. Google, Facebook, and Mozilla are quickly embracing web-based VR as the fundamental technology that will power the future of VR. And Rodin is positioned perfectly to be its backbone. Virtual reality is the future of channeling empathy, and we're building the future of VR. There's a link on your headset. Use it and join us in building this future. Thank you.